Expectation is, we have clear mandates. One is that, this program is going to, resolve, to a very large extent the farmers-herders conflict. And so if we revive some of the grazing reserves, especially in the north, for willing states, we're going to see this conflict come down. And then also a modern way of, cow rearing for greater benefit. These are things we expect to see. And it has continued to be there.
Which states are willing states?
I've told you 3 states that have grazing reserves, and we have spoken to all the people inside the grazing reserves, spoken to the traditional rulers, the district heads, and the population within that location, and are willing to go with the program, livestock transformation. And this program, you're going to have some farmers that are within the grazing reserve doing their farming, and then the herders also doing their, of course, going to be a demarcation. So, and the emphasis still remains that is, willing states. Even if you have a grazing reserve like some grazing reserves in the north, and the state is not willing to key into this, it's not compulsory. GDP is rising because we get help from federal government, from CBN, and the fertilizer program. So there is no doubt that GDP is rising, and the youth are finding work to do. Of rice production in Nigeria is quite a success. Forget about, people are politicizing it. It's like you mount a roadblock and then the criminals will turn around and engage people to start shouting that you are humanizing the people, dehumanizing the people. So there is food everywhere. And I've used my state as an example. My in-laws and brother, the governor of Nasarawa, there is no time that, trucks, ever came to buy rice in the local market or the mills, and exhausted all the rice. That's an index that we've attained, rice food sufficiency in Nigeria. So forget about those who want to import rice and they're making all kinds of noise. The rice is there, and I'm sure most of you ate rice this morning. Because there is now profit, in it. And so where there is profit and our people are embracing modern way of agriculture and there is funding, then it's sustainable. Yeah.